Well, here's we get started like we always do. I want to thank all the guys that brought them. Another tremendous set brought to the get-together. We're excited to show these to the public. Some of my very good friends, and we start off in fashion with RNC. Justin has got a Chester program there that was very beneficial to our crew last summer. Would have had the Reserve Grand at the World Pork Expo, Grand at Louisville, Grand at CPS. Pig that Bob, I've never heard him so excited. Logan, when he saw that Chester pig that we called Tuco, I believe these are related to him. RNC, get us started, buddy. Appreciate you coming.
Well, thanks to the Goss crew again for having us. We always look forward to coming to Bleedy America. We start out with lot 24. I guess all three of these are the same pedigree, so they're all Pitmaster burner phones. The sows are littermate sows. They would be full sips at Supreme overall Gilda Angelo in 23, and the grandma was Supreme overall at Houston in 21. So we start out with lot 24. That would be the -10 Barra. Nope, one right here. Yeah, so -10 is one that Ty's on right now. We're going to lead off with him. The next lot will be 57, so he's a 21 litter. That is the one. That's the 15 litter Barra. Yep, that's the center ring that Riker's on right now. And then the litter mate 2 lead off is the -7 Barra, and that will be -7 that Ty's on right now. So again, they're Pitmaster burner phones, lot 24, 57, and 84. Thanks again to the Goss crew.
Well, RNC's done it again. They brought a really nice trio here at Chester Pigs, and I tell you, we've been looking at pigs here for a month or so, and these Chesters have been a challenge, I think, to find. And we got 3 right here I think you can land on and really like. And the one going across the center of the ring here, that one there looks like he's got some upside. A big ribbed one that's got a big back, really square out his hip, and he's sound. That one there's got a good future, I think. The one, too, that coming across the middle now, it's turning around right there. That one there it hits me pretty hard at first glance. The length of neck and the length of front end this guy's got ahead of his shoulder, the angulation to his shoulder and the way his skeleton's built, I gravitate to that one pretty quick, and he's square-hipped. I think that one can stand a lot of competition. And the other one here, another good-looking one that's really square in his skeleton, really good in his hip. And all these hogs are really sound, big-chested, big-ribbed hogs that have a lot of look. All that's hard to put together, guys, and they've done it here in a Chester package. So I think if you're looking for a Chester Barra, you really, really need to be serious right here on these 3.
The next one coming in will be one of our lifelong buddies here, Rooster. Brought another good pair. There's a spot in here, Big Bob, that I think's awfully good. Rooster will tell us about him.
Well, once again, thanks to Blake, Ty, and the whole Goss crew for inviting us back. Always a sale, the first one is real good, and then, you kind of decide what you're going to bring to the second one, and I think we brought a good pair here. The spot male would be our leadoff, tag 22. He'd be an OG, talk to me. I know on the sheet it just says spot, so there'll be no pedigree offered on that one. We kind of dipped into the OG deal and bred him to a couple of our favorite sows and a couple keeper gilts. And, we'll offer a few of these over the next few weeks, and he's the first one to take it to a live sale. I think for a spot, though, a tremendous amount of quality in that particular pig. And then the belted pig will be tagged 56. That'll be a Kong Kingpin Dirty Secret. I'd have bought his mother from Jordan Leatherman out there at Final Drive, and she's done a good job for us here. I think she had a real good litter of Kongs for us here, and this pig, maybe not as ready or as some, but I think a good pig in terms of just his feeding window and some of the things that he has.
Well, as we study this spot male, in terms of presence, in my opinion, he's very easy to gravitate towards. He's current in his look ahead of his shoulder. My favorite thing about this pig, honestly, is when you watch the livestock come at you, the way his shoulders set into his body, yet he's still broad and he feeds into his forerib. That hog's got the spread, and he's got the toe quality to me to handle the long term. Thinking little OG on the top. Shout out to Evan. OG is one of them. He could have 6 in the Grand Drive at OYE. You just never know. That spot, in my opinion, is very, very good. This Kong thing has been good, and truthfully, I think a lot of times you look back and you say, man, that Kong fed. And we did it all summer long, and I think this one is so long in terms of his hip, his reach and ability off either end of his body. That hog's agile while still having a big chest. That hog feeds good. His consistency of width from front to rear, I think, is tremendous. I think another good pair that Rooster brings to you, he sold the reserve there at Denver last year at a get-together sale. I promise you one thing, this spot right here swallows him. I think a really good pair. No Denver option here. The next in would be the old school buddy of mine, Corey Pell. Corey has had a very, very nice run here, and I think he brings one that's got a ton of quality. I'm excited for him to tell you about this one.
Thanks, Big Bob, for turning it on. But everyday hustle, in-game hero, mom we own with the Goss livestock crew here. We saved this one back from our online sale, and just to bring here, we like this thing a lot, and we'll let Big Bob talk about him.
Brought another good one here out of that deal, and this one here's presence really hits me good from the side. He's long-necked. He's tall-shouldered. He's got a good stout jawline, but a real slender neck, and that's hard to do. A big-chested hog that's really big bone, great-footed. Everything square and going north and south on this one. You really like the shape that he has. I think really a prospect here, the kind I like to look at. He's got a lot of upside. This looks like a great feeding one that's just really could get pretty special down the road.
Next in be one of my very good friends, Jarrett Davis. He had a rough week there, and our thoughts and prayers are with him. There's no question to his family, some of the best people you'll ever come across, and she was a great woman. We're thinking about him here, and I tell you, he's not here, rightfully so. He's spending time with his family. His pigs are well represented, though. The boys got him dialed in. Love you, buddy. If you're watching, Corey will tell you about the pedigree.
Like Blake said a little bit, family concerns there back home, and we certainly feel for JD. I'm going to do the best I can to talk about his particular show pigs. The first one we're going to talk about is going to be the 1 liter gilt there. She's a Little Wayne. The other one, Kingpin. So that'd be the off-belted gilt that ties on there. One, if you really know JD, he certainly doesn't really let go of that particular kind here. Lot number would be 19 there on that particular gilt. So Lil Wayne, the other one, Kingpin. And then the other one, the belted bear there is going to be lot 52. He'd be a Not Afraid, bank on it, never before short bus.
Yeah, our prayers were with the JD's family there, and Certainly, the pair that we have out here is extremely good. We talked about that gilt, and she's furry-legged and big-footed and boxy, really shapely down her top, square out her hip, just an excellent female. I think you could go jackpot. I think you could go play at OYE. I think you could go over about anywhere you want to with that one. The Barrow, when he comes in, he demands my attention, and I really like this one. I think this one has got a big future. He's a big four-armed boar pig here, Barra. Really got a nice rib cage laid in that kind of look. That's hard to do with that length of neck and the stoutness of skull and the rim that this hog has. He's got a groove down his top. He takes a big old reach out of that hind leg and flexes it. He's square coming and going. If you're getting serious and you want to try to get in somebody's chili, I'd be looking at that one there pretty hard.
The next one in will be a first-time consigner to the get-together, and we're so excited to have him. Our good friends there east live over there by Evan by the name of CNC. They are no stranger to the spotlight and raising really good pigs. And Slim will be here tomorrow, a little staying home, little daddy daycare, I think, today around the house there. But lot number 11 here is a far and wide, quite frankly. That, quite frankly, would be Far and Wide's aunt. I think this hog's got some far-reaching stuff. I like this pig a good deal.
Yeah, Slim didn't send no slouch here, guys. And as you look at this one down and on top of him, he's very impressive. He's boxing his build. He's got the right length. He's got a huge rib cage in him that's really laid in him right. This one's good designed. He's wide open up front. He goes wide behind, the perfect width. His skull, he really reads his skull extremely good. He's wide between his eyes. He's got a great jawline and a little pretty neck in him. This one here is very current in his look. He's got all the hair you want. And if you like bone, this one here's got plenty and extra of the hairy legs. This one here, he sent a good one here for you guys, and you need to take advantage. Lot 1111. Lot 11.
Next in will be Evan. All them guys are traveling together tomorrow. He's not here right now, but he will be here in the morning. And I know that he just pulled these off the deck a few days ago, but I told him he's got to be here. This is one of them guys, when he brings pigs to the get-together, I'd encourage you to really study him. We've won a lot this summer, just like everybody else has that's bought pigs from him. Proud of my buddy, and it looks to me like Bob, he brought another really good pair of them. The one closest to the camera would be a Far and Wide. Lot number 13, Far and Wide, Saved by Grace, never before. And then the crinkled-eared bear here, it doesn't affect his look either, by the way. He just got just a little bit of crinkle in it. That's a 30-litter pig. That would be an all-access say it. They just keep showing up, Bob. This pig is very, very, very good.
Yeah, again, Evan, no stranger to good belted hogs and bringing these sales. And he dug down deep in here and got the right size and kind, I think, to go on into March with this pair. And the one on the broom there, that one there's good looking, guys. He gets a pin right out of the gate, three steppers, what I call them, 3 steps and put him in a pin. That one there's long neck, stout skull. He's got a great shape. His skeletal build is impeccable. He's got good bone and great feet going in the right direction. Now this other one, he's wild. Big arms, big hair, stout. I don't know. Yeah, well, you got to. And, he's wide-chested. He's big. You can read in the skull how stout he is. He's a moderate-bodied hog for his length, but he's one. I don't know if you can see it on the webcast, guys, but this one's large-legged, and he's not going to get missed.
The next consigner will be Hawk and McCarty, and I would say after the last get-together, they're no stranger to this particular sale. Was very proud of them, and that set of pigs I thought was incredible. He brought us another good set. Some of my lifelong friends here, very, very proud of the sows they're putting together and the way that stuff looks when they bring them out. Take it away, Logan. I think a very good set of them.
Thanks for Ty, Goss, all the Goss crew for having us out. We'll start here with my Chesters. They're 21 litters. They'd be WD-40 hired gun. The mom just raised the reserve grand overall gilt and the champion Chester Bear at the Indiana Youth Expo there this weekend. The one that Ty is on is the one I'm going to start with. He is lot 18, and the one that Ryder's on is 79.
Yeah, all you Chester feeders out there, if you're not paying attention tomorrow night with what the Chesters I've seen so far in the barn, you may be outside the lines there because I think you've got several options in these Chesters. And these pair comes in, and they really hit you hard. It's just great feeding ability in these guys. They got the long front and the cool look from the side, both of them. They're sound and square, and I know we keep saying that. That's what's so impressive about these breeders in this sale. You're not going to sit by messed up feet and legs here. These hogs can motivate. They're square. They're built right. Their skeletons are built right. Both these have got big league potential, I think, down the road. And the one in the middle is just a tick stouter, boxy. This good-looking one here has got a really long neck, really shapely top, and he looks like he could feed like a house of fire.
This will be the second pin I got. These would be the 18 litter. These would be all access, right one. The sow we'd have bought from Trace Amigos as a baby. And the mother just recently raised the third overall middleweight at the Indiana State Fair Gilt Show. The one that ties on there, the blackhead, would be my lead off. He would be lot 17. The one that Ryder's on is lot 50. And the other one over there in the back is lot 80.
Again, another impressive set of belted hogs here that he's brought you, and I can just imagine what his sow herd looks like because these things look good when he brings them, and they look right. That leadoff bearer is immaculate in his look. He's tall-shouldered. He's got a groove down his back. He's got a square hip. And when he comes across the ring, there's no denying this one presents a silhouette that's perfect as he comes across there, and he moves extremely well. The other two are also very nice bearers. There's a wide-belted bearer here, a bit greener in his makeup, but really good in his makeup. He's shapely. He's got the length of front end, the length of in front of his shoulder. He's square in his hip, and this has got a tremendous amount of upside. Don't miss that one. And then this belted one here is a creature as far as bone and shape and squareness of pin. He's wide-chested. He's huge-legged. He's stout-skulled. That one there will get their attention as well. Very, very nice set in this trio.
These would be my 22 litters, the last consignments in the lot. These would be wide awake, fast lanes. This saddlebacked one here is lot 81, and the all black one there that Ty's trying with is lot 51. They're
Yeah, we'll talk that black-headed saddleback one first, and that one there is impeccable in his build. He's good in his bone and feet, and he's square. He's boxy in his look and got shape down his top. That one there just don't have. He's a no holds barred kind of a barra, one you can have a lot of fun with. The black hog, when you go to studying him, is intriguing to me. A big rimmed hog that's got a great big width between his eyes and a stout in his skull. That one there again got great shape. Moves good, got a great hip in him, looks really square from behind. There's a black one there that'll get their attention down the road.
One thing that he did forget to mention, this sow had one at OYE that I really, really liked that won its class and made the sale. Then he goes on to win the hamster at the Revival, was in the top 3. He did not sell that pig in the get-together. I rode him hard enough. We got these two here, and I think this saddle-backed one, Big Bob looked at me and said, we're back in the saddle. I think this pig's good. He's got bone. He's got comfort. The wide awake thing's been really working. I think that kind is the right kind for that pedigree. A really good sow that he bought at perfect timing from Colson here that represents these two. The next consigner in will be the first time that Brett and his better half have came to Leedy, Oklahoma for the sale. He came lots of times to buy show pigs, kind of a full circle moment. So excited for their family to be here. I think they got 3 representatives that got a legit chance. Brett will tell you about them.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. He talks kind of going full circle, and my kids had an opportunity to drive a few Goss hogs back in the day, and we're retired from the show side of it, but stepping up the sow game. So appreciate the opportunity to be able to come down here and offer a set of pigs to you guys to be able to set in and buy with confidence. The belted hog is the 32 litter, 32-1. He's lot 28. He is an all-out war on a Paradise Endgame. I would have I'd have bought that one's mother from Tres Amigos bred gilt sale, the first all-in bred gilt sale there at Travis's 2 years ago. That sow's done a good job for me. I think that one's got the right kind of things to do the right way and be able to feed. The predominantly black one there that Ty's got on the stick, that one is a 29-12. That's lot 61. He is a one-up, one-down. Just make note of that. He'll need to be fixed, guaranteed, of course, and that one's pedigree reads Upswing, which is a boar there that Blake will explain about there that they raise. In-game Rule 21. I would have bought that one. That one's mother is a sow from Nate Warner there with a summer litter last summer is what that one is. And then that one would be lot 61. And then the white front-legged one there with the star on his blade, that's a 28-2. He's lot 87. He is an upswing as well, fully loaded, breaking rules. And I know that Blake will talk about a litter mate to the mother of that one. He hornswoggled me out of there 2 years ago on a litter mate to that one as well. So thanks again, you guys, for letting me come down, and we'll let these guys talk.
Yeah, he's leading off that belt, the one that Ty's got set up there, and that one there, yeah, is built incredible. If you get up on top of him here and look at him go through the side, and his length of neck and stoutness of skull combination is unique to me. He's got a great length of body to him, about right. He's square in his hip. This hog's got good bone. He's got good square feet, and he goes square away from you. Just a really tremendous barra prospect. I think he's got a great amount of upside to him. The solid black white fronted footed pig here is one that's intriguing as well. I can see a lot of future to him. He's kind of one I would star on mine as being one that's going to get better every day. This one here's got a great look. He's not messed up anywhere. I mean, he's sound, he's square, he's got a great look to him. Don't let them miss him as they go through there. This one here could get them all. And then there's the one with the star in his shoulder blade there. That one there, guys. I saw him come in there the other day. He's pinned back there by me, and he just coming off the trailer. I said, "Wow, this one here has got a great upside." His skull and neck combination, some things he does is really weird in a good way. He's long necked. He's big chested. He's the right length of body. He's very, very square and true with his foreloin down his top and in the groove down it. Really square out his hip, and he's square coming and going. This one hits me really hard, and I can see this one just getting after him and come and get him right here if you want to try to get after it and do something. But all three of them, guys, are really good. I think they got different places to go, but I think they're all quality.
That star-topped one, we'll mention real quick. That upswing boar would be one that Premium Blend purchased from us that we raised and sold there at Top Shelf. He'd be a heavy hitter, hidden treasure out of one of our very, very key sows around the farm. My phone blew up, truthfully, after these first upswings hit the ground. Some of the guys I really trust really liked them. And if they look like this, we need to start dabbling in that ourselves. I think this is a very, very good representation of high-quality livestock that can get out and motor. Okay, the next 10 would be our good buddies down the road. When we're this close, we call them neighbors down the road, Braden, Kimball, Ryan, Terry. If you don't realize how good of a set of females that they've put in their particular program, I literally think probably need to do a little different thing, because their females that they have gathered, rounded up, are some of the absolute best in the country. Just raised the reserve champion Hampshire Barra there at the Oklahoma Youth Expo that sold in the get-together. 2 boars, one by the name of Pile Driver at Top Cut, one by the name of Perspective there at High Point. I could go on and on about these 2 guys. Is just dedication to the program of making better livestock. We'll let Braden tell you about them. I think this is a very, very good set. I would say it's time to lock in here. Very, very interesting set that he brought you.
Well, we're very, very thankful for our neighbors, as Blake put it there, the Goss firm for having us and being a part of this deal. These sales have been extremely good to us, and just lots of pigs across the board from these sales have been absolutely incredible. For those of you guys that may be just kind of tuning into them, across the board, across all consignments, these things will feed. And so I'll tell you just a little bit about our consignments from a breeding side of it, and I'll let Blake and Bob do most of the talking on the pigs, but a set that for sure I'm the most nervous I ever have been up here talking these things. We're very, very proud of them. The pig that's on the stick there that Ty's got kind of chasing that mud, that'll be 31-3. That boar, excuse me, is going to be one of our 2 whitetail male consignments. Blake had mentioned all the good things that whitetail's done for us. That was the best decision that we've ever got to be a part of. That sow has continued to impress me every single day of her life. 31-3 is going to be unrivaled whitetail. We thought that mating clicked extremely good on her. If not her best litter ever, it's got to be dang sure close to it. And I know she did a lot of winning this last spring for us, but man, we're fired up on these. And in my opinion, these are probably a little more obvious than any litter that she's had up to this point. We like these males a real good deal. So that one's 31-3. He's going to be lot number 53. The all-black male there is 29-7. He's going to be our last lot in the sale. He'll be lot 83. He is a stone cold on the Ellie, or the sow that we call Ellie, which would be a tricked-out Desperado. She would have been the $80,000 reserve granted OYE there a couple years back for the Winners Crew. That sow, again, is right up there with whitetail in our opinion. One that's just extremely impressive to go look at. Even to this day, she's a standout. I love that sow's just density and what she's generated for us. We wish this thing was belted too, but I promise you, he embodies a lot of what the Ellie sow has, and still has a stone cold maturity pattern, head shape, and just build and lateness and maturity that we thought Stone Cold had there. The lone gilt that we're going to offer, the kind of broken belted one, is a side bet. Money's on. Roll call, Rusty Cage. We would have bought that gilt's mom from Gavin Strika there a couple years ago, or maybe just a season and a half ago. He'll have to correct me on that. But a young sow that's just getting started for us, that's done a heck of a job. She would have been a mate to the very popular barrel we just sold it established there a couple weeks ago. And once again, she's 39-6. The gilt is lot 54. 31-3, the belt's the one that ties on there, is lot 53. And then the black one is lot 83.
Well, these guys are no stranger to winning show pigs, and I went by their house a couple times this season, and I'm telling you, you won't find a better set from top to bottom of consistency on these crossbred hogs. It's just really amazing to me that all these pigs that they produce out here in their sets are so, from top to bottom, are as consistent as anywhere I've been. And really want to commend them on that, because they're doing a great job of putting a sow herd together with fundamentals and consistency. The black pig is one that, again, don't overlook this guy, because he's big-legged, he's boxy built, he's stout-skulled and long-necked, and very good on his feet and legs. And I think anytime you get all those things said in one sentence, you can have a lot of fun with. I don't care what color they are, you're going to get in somebody's hair with them. This gilt out here, I know these guys pretty good, and I know the reason she's here is because of Ryan. Probably Ryan don't like, he likes to get his hogs out and get them showed. We got a gilt hoarder and his partner, and I've seen several arguments there about selling gilts, and I'm sure Ryan's the reason she's here, and you need to take advantage of that, because they don't sell a bunch, and especially this quality. This gilt's very good. Heavy bone, stout skulled, good looking, boxy. They just don't offer these kind of gilts, guys, out of these sows, and they're special. You better pay attention there. And then this 31-3, we fed one of them, the bears there last year, and this whitetail, you just feed them if you can get them. And this one reminds me a lot of a pig I saw there last year at the Get Together that we got lucky enough to feed, and was reserve hamp there at OYE, and very popular bear. He won our county. That bear was one of the funner bears I've ever had anything to do with as far as feeding. This one reminds me a lot of him. Very good built. These things got upside, level hip, square, got a really good front end, a great chest, good bone, and they just get better every day out of her. I mean, I can verify it. I've seen it, and they're good to start out, but they're great at the end. Look in right here on these.
These are the other two that we've got, and the belted one there is going to be our leadoff. He'll be tagged 20. 31-5. He is an unrivaled whitetail as well. He's the other male that we brought out of whitetail. And I mentioned earlier that I was nervous. This pig, it makes me very, very nervous to even talk, and so I'll let these guys do it. I love a lot of things about this pig, and to me, if you guys aren't familiar with the whitetails, Bob had just mentioned, but they really, truly do get better every single day that they're alive. And to me, this litter as a whole, they probably show a little more just foot and bone size than they ever have at this particular stage. I can say the bear that we offered last year that was reserve ham that Bob fed for us, we loved that pig, obviously very, very proud to have raised that pig. That one wasn't as obvious as this one was at his size, and I absolutely love 31-5. He's tagged 20. The black-headed one there, I'm going to make sure I get my lot numbers right. He's 33-3. He'd be an all-access State of the Union. His mates would have just sold in the established as well. A gilt that sold very well for $11,000. Another bear that sold for $3,000 the next day. That litter comes from a sow that's young, but a sow that we're dang sure going to put full force in going forward. We love the all-access pigs and thought this one was a very, very good representation of why.
Well, as we get going here, and we're very partial to whitetail and what she's done in a short period of time, very impactful. This belted male, I will attest, I would say if you want one that comes with feature and has the extra shag and the boots with the fur, if that's what you want to call it, it's all good. But his height to length and proportion to me is absolutely spot on. He's a stout pig that still offers a lateness of maturity that I love. He's perfect in his head shape and just the way everything sets onto his body. Boar bear, really don't care. That one's top tier here. This is high quality livestock in my opinion. He's got the indicators to be a boar. He's got that extra bend and balance to him. He's a perfect footed hog. With the right kind of maturity, with feature. I think a very, very good individual that represents that sow line to a high degree. This target hipped one here that comes next, I think this is a very good feeding hog, Bob. In terms of his skeleton, his feature, his foot strength is really good. He's modest in his length and still offers an appropriate kind of body shape and cavity that sets in him. Hog's still got really good reach to be that boxy in terms of his build. I think a very good pair of them. Would encourage everybody to get this belt one out in the back. I think a very, very good individual that's represented very well out of a very, very good boar in the unrivaled. Next in would be one of my very, very good friends, Dieter Ding Genetics. So excited that Kevin came and brought his crew. It's always nice to realize that he still knows where that we live. He got off the beach. He got off vacation. We're excited that he's here. He brought some gilts, and I want to say this before we start talking about his lots. If you guys watch the Oklahoma Youth Expo and you think about return on investments, this guy, to me, is on the very short list of that show. He likes to sell gilts. There's no question. The cool thing is young people can buy them, and the resale value just increases. Darn happy to call him a friend. I'm excited he's here. I'm excited to hear about these gilts that he brought.
All right, I want to thank Blake for letting me come, but, this year I hate to sell the gilts, but my daughter's sitting over there, and I got to pay for college, so that's the only reason some of these are selling. So the off-belted gilt is a Kong, and her mom would be a litter mate to Blowing Smoke. And we sold 3 mates 3 weeks ago here. I think they averaged about 9,000. And she's probably the more of the breeding piece, I think, of the bunch. A little more moderate, boxy, heavy boned. And then the gilt right here, this the 11 or the -8 gilt. Is that the one? Yeah, the one he's on here. That's out of Tricked Out's mom, or out of Whacked Out's mom, sorry. And then the other one here is out of a first-time gilt that actually Blake ran me up on her at OIE. I had to buy her back. The Prince family showed her, and Blake won her for Expo. and he begged me to, and I kept her and I bred her. That'd be the mom to the 15 gilt there.
Yeah, I've been to a lot of farms, and they always say it's out of the sow off of Dietering, and they're always good. So that's a testament of the hogs breeding on that this guy raises. Those gilts are invaluable, I think, in generating power and generating money down the road for these young people. They just get better. They're well known. They're very good, and the upside on them is incredible. The black gilt over here in the corner there is very unique, I think, especially if you want to keep her for a sow because of her rib and her stoutness of bone and her moderate length and shape and squareness. I get that. If you want to show this gilt and outstout everything in the ring, she's going to do that because she's got a good look to her. She can go either way, I think, and she's very special, I think. The big blue gilt here coming across the -8 gilt. This one here's about ready to go. I think you could go here in a couple of weeks about anywhere you want to go and get her ready pretty quick. This one's big enough to tell that she is very good. Tremendous sow power in this one as well. The big feet, the big bones, the good look. I like her as well. And then the other one there, that the shaggy one over there in the corner's got plenty of hair for you guys that like that. She's deep and square in her rib. She takes a great big stride out of a great angled shoulder up front. She's very flexible from behind. And this one here, I think, can do a lot of things, again, as a sow, as a show pig, as making you money. That one there, I think, is very good as also. So all three of them, I think they got different avenues that you can do and lots of possibilities. But I do know these gilts from this guy, they generate. He sold a lot of them. He don't like to sell them, but I've seen a bunch of them on farms that have generated and got their best pigs. So that's something I look into, key that sow herd that works.
All right, these next three are litter mates. They're the 15 litter. They be seeing things. Godfather, Blake actually fed the litter mate to the mom to these, and she was grand at the revival in California. And you go back a ways, and the blue lot lizard sows in this deal, so it goes back to my best stuff.
Okay, these are all mates, he says, and them blue gilts there again. Just you can tell the sow herd he's got because these gilts just stand out. They're all good. They're all built right. They're all got the right pieces and parts. You just got to get a hold of them, take them, and make them go to work, and then breed them and just get your herd better. Both of them blue gilts are really good. The little one there is really I'm attracted to her as far as the proper length of body that she has and the look she has up front and the bone, the squareness. A very, very impressive gilt. Then the bigger gilt there again. Same model, same mode, may even be a little bit deeper ribbed, kind of a gilt that's really got a good look and shape to her. Both of those blue gilts are really nice. And then we get the little guy here, the little OYE bear looking Houston bear size pig here. If you're going to those shows or anywhere in March, I would sure look this one up. The little calico pig, he is very, very intriguing. This little guy gets it going across there, and I mean, he is built perfect. He's built for speed. You're not going to mess him up. I don't care how you feed him because his skeleton's right. He's got a good look. He's got a moderate build, and he's very square on both ends. I really, really like that one. I got a star by him on my list.
The next consigner in is one of the OGs in the business, and we're excited that he's here. He's always been a great addition to the get-together. Big Bob would be here next, and no stranger to the winner's circle. And I tell you, this spot bear is really good, and he actually had him whip broke on Snapchat. It was like the shot heard around the world. So he finally got one whip broke. This pig's really good. He's going to tell you about him and a real interesting breeding piece that comes with him.
Well, shout out to my new hired hand Grafando there, going to school at Redlands. He's made my week or two here a little easier, and he's kind of been working with these things a little better than I usually got them. But they may not be perfect, but they're better than usual as far as whip broke. The little spot bear here, our boar pig, however you want to talk about it, he's our first downshift, and downshift stirred a lot of dust up around CKL. He's a boar we sell semen on. We got him there at the house, and we're as excited about his pigs as anything we've had. We've sold a lot of semen on him. We don't do a real good job promotion, but the people that's come by and seen him, has used him, and we're getting calls back every day. And the pigs we got are the best, in our opinion. I know you hear that every year, but they're special, I think, at our place, and we're really excited. This one comes from a very, very deep litter, and it's the first one we're going to drop out to you here at the get-together. But that's a downshift. His mama is a gambler that we bought off Adam Beck, and I know we're not supposed to talk about grandmas, but she's the best one in the breed, the reserve Grand Gilt there at OYE that brought 8,000. Adam Beck has built a herd around, so we're very confident in that pedigree. The Berkshire appearing crossbred gilt here is out of our belted boar, and sometimes accidents happen, and sometimes they work out, and it worked out in this case for us. But he's a OMG, which is an OG son belted hog that we had there at the house. We lost way too early. One of the heavier bone boars that I ever seen anywhere, and he done an incredible job while he was alive. This is his last litter. This sow is a purebred Berkshire sow from the Conover bunch. She is a litter mate to the grand champion at the MBS Berkshire Boar I judged that the Laird crew bought last year that brought 19,000. She's a very nice female. I think you can take this one in jackpot and go to get after them in the Berkshires. Really proud of this pair.
Well, the Burkish gilt that comes out has got some very favorable things that I really like. We'll start with her presence. I think you're immediately drawn to her just in the way everything sets on her body and the upper part of her skeleton. She's got some real muscle and some real width to her, yet she can still get out and go off either end of her body. They got jackpots every weekend, Big Bob, for a reason. I would think this one is highly, highly competitive. You know, he mentioned the grandma, the spot, which is a no-no, but he still did it. And then he said change the spot breed or whatever you may have. I can see it still coming through here. This pig is very good. Watching online, his proportion to me is awfully, awfully good. His foot strength, he's crazy good in terms of his rib and his back, and then he's got the hair. I know you don't really like talking about it, Bob. But he has got the good hair that lays on his body. He's wide coming, he's wide going. I think a tremendous pair of them. This spot needs to be on the short list for those that are watching that are going to be showing in March. Next in, one of our another very good friend of ours that has been with us from the beginning, Austin and Willie, and I tell you they got very, very good sow power back there. This gilt, as you'll hear, is out of As Expected's mom. So I think a little neat stuff here. Good pair of them. Austin's going to describe them.
Thank you for the Goss crew for having us back. This male pig out here would be lot 21. That'd be a money in hand tricked out. That tricked out sow would have been the bear that Drake Welch would have had at the Texas National last year. That was 5th overall. And the gilt is a stranglehold come on back. That come on back sow would be the mom of As Expected. As Expected would have sired the reserve hamp at OIE last year that Kimball raised that
we thought that thing was really, really good. I'll let Bob talk these.
We'll talk that gilt first, and that's a pretty big statement, guys. That boar left us way too early after we figured out what happened last spring, and you got one out of his mother here, and they're going to share her, and I commend them because I'd have probably a little trouble with that. But anyway, it's the first one they offered, so I would take advantage. This thing, skeleton's perfect. She's really opened up and square, sound, really stout, but yet good looking. This here could be a generating female like no other if you're trying to build something, and she will show extremely well. The bear is very good, or the boar pig's very good as well, and here's one that just demands your attention. He's got that belt around the middle of his body. He's got the proper length. He's got the bone and the hair that all you want. He's got a great look, a big rim, a big tail head on him, and he's got a rib, that you love, and laid with a big back on top of it. I think a really special pair here. They've about outdone themselves, I think, when bringing these two, and that gilt could be really fun down the road to breed or show.
Next in, be a real good friend of mine, Jared Halfin, and he brings a trio of them that I think are awfully interesting. Excited to have him. He brought a pair of them to the last get-together that were well received, and by the first glimpse of this trio, these got a legit chance. I'll let him tell you about them and their lot numbers.
Well, thanks, Blake. We're excited to be back. We brought 3 head to you today. Our lead off is going to be the black-headed, black-hipped hog that Ryder's on. He's a 30-liter bear, 30-1. His lot number is 16. His pedigree would read mainline, modern, hero, trumpet. We bought that sow from Wilbur as a baby at Holy Smoke for $12,000. We sold a littermate sister there at Gary Todd's farm sale. She brought $20,000. We're going to take another mate sister to Queens. That whole litter's been real consistent, real deep. We really believe in that sow and the lineage behind her even. I know we're not supposed to talk about grandmas and great-grandmas, but yeah, the hero trumpet deal on the backside of that, it means something there. The other 2 that we brought, 31.5 and 31.6, the belted male is -5. His tag number is 78. Those are both mainline, wide awake, never before in game. That's probably my favorite litter, one of my favorite litters that we've had this time. We've kept a male intact at the house. We're taking another one to Kings. We brought 2 here to you today. We decided to let this gilt go, and I really don't want to, but I'm going to offer up some mainline females this season. We've had quite a bit of interest in some of them, and so we feel like it's going to be a good opportunity there. 31.6 is the calico gilt. Her tag is 49.
Yeah, the Halfin crew's on a heck of a run, guys, and you've been under a rock if you hadn't seen what they've done here this season, and what their boar mainline has done has been incredible. He's probably one of the more potent boars I've seen as far as what his offspring are doing here this season. It's incredible the run he's on so far. The little gilt there, again, is be a very wise investment down the road, I think, as a breeding sow or a show pig. She's just really cool all over. Moderate in her body, really good looking, big chested to have that much upside, a tremendous one there. The little belted pig over here we'll talk next, and he's one that's got a lot of upside, really great look from the side, tall shouldered, long neck, long hip, very sound, very good looking from the side. He's going to get better every day, and he's got large feet and large bones. I think that one's got a great amount of feeding ability. That one there hits me pretty good. And then you talk about old Blackhead here, and This guy here is good. I don't know what terms you want me to use for him, but I've watched him back there a little bit, and I've seen him come out here, and man, he can motivate. He's got large limbs and large hair, long neck, very, very good back, very square skeleton. He just knows he's good. He comes across the ring, head up, and lights out. You better get serious right here.
Next in, one of my very good friends, Dakota Strieber. He's always been a part of the get-together, and he's always came well representative of the kind of pigs that he likes, and one of them guys that'll beat to his own drum and make hogs better, and that's why I love him when it comes to breeding hogs, and I think he only brought one, and he's got a chance. Yeah, he only brings one, and he leaves here with the highest average. Very, very good pig here from my friend Dakota.
Thanks, Blake. Thanks to the whole Goss crew for having us back out. It's a first-class event. This solid black one here, he's going to be a wake-up call, different league next. Mom would have been Grand Commercial Gilt there at Dallas State Fair last year for Juan Carlos and Scott Smith. Grandma would have raised the Grand there at Houston this last year and champion D1 for the same crew. I know this one's kind of missing a belt, but I don't really care what color they are. We just try to raise good livestock, and I think this one represents what Mom's going to do on down the road very well.
Well, Dakota always brings one pig, and sometimes I think that's probably all he needs to bring when he brings ones like this. It's worked in the past, and it looks to me like it's going to be okay. This one's black, and he's back. He's got big legs. He's got very furry legs. He's got very good legs that are sound and square, and he moves. This one here's got a great look, a great skull neck combo. He's the right length. I just don't know what you want to say that you don't like about this guy, and I'm with him. And when you get him this good, it really don't matter. You go win. This is a very, very special creature here. I think he's done it again. Heavy structured. He's going to outclass the class, and you're not going to find a bigger bone one that's more correct, and that's hard to put all that together on a good skeleton and good feet and legs.
Next in would be one of the godfathers of the event, Todd Kennedy with Savage Genetics. I say it every time that we have a get-together. It seems like you'll be just enjoying your day, and then Todd will send a picture of something that won, that sold out of the get-together. It shows up on the daily, and I think this set of pigs has a legit chance, and we're going to talk about some gilts here in a minute that I think be the shot heard around the world. This is a very good set of them. Todd will tell us about them.
Thanks, Blake, and the crew here. This is lot 25 and 26. The belted pig here will be the Hampshire Barra. There will be our lead off, and that pig there is sired by 345. And those of you that follow the game probably know what that boar's done, and those of you that haven't. I'll just tell you that that boar has been as dominant as any Hampshire boar I think that's ever surfaced in the breed for the number of pigs that's actually come out of him. He was the sire of our champion Hampshire Barra that JD's crew had there this last time there at OIE. More importantly, he sired the champion Barra there that won both Louisville and Expo this year that that Heimer and his crew and them all raised. We like this pig a great deal. He's coming out probably a little early, to be honest with you, but thought this was the place that he needed to probably sell. We like that pig a great deal. Lot 26 is the first Duroc pig that we've brought out that's out of the old-fashioned boar. That's the boar that we got from Brandon Yanis last year. He's a 305 son. This one here, his mother would be a yin yang. I'm just going to tell you that we have high hopes for this guy. I'll let Bob and them talk to you in a minute here about him, but I think if you're wanting to go out early, or if you're one of them guys that want to go still looking for pigs that'll hit Denver, that one will make it. That one really, I think, has an end point there come February. A good pair here, lot 25 and 6.
Yes, very good pair of purebred hogs here. And again, if you haven't been watching Hampshire shows across the country and you find a show that they haven't won, I guess I missed it, because every time I watch a Hampshire show, the Savage Crew is rising to the top. And these things are feeding extremely well. They've got great upside. They got the right maturity, I think, for a Hampshire, and they get better every day, and they're good starting out. But I think the better days are even ahead, even better. So that one there looks like to me he could go play at OYE extremely well. Coba, about wherever you want to go with a purebred Hampshire. His skeleton, they daylight him when you talk about feet and legs on Hampshire hogs, and that's where I think Todd's a little ahead of the game. He's got them built right, and that's hard to do in that breed, and they can motivate. This Duroc, guys, I've seen some of these pigs out of it. I've seen the boar. I've seen some pigs out of him. His name's old-fashioned, but he's got a new look. Really good head and neck on this guy and skull. He's got great bone, the right kind of flat bone that's going to get big. He's square on his feet and legs. If you watch his skeleton assemble, he never has a bad stride. He flexes out of that rear hock and pastern. He's long and square hipped. His tail is huge coming out of the top of his rump, and an impressive chest. I think this one could be really fun. He is a really good red bear, very good pair here.
The next pair here coming in will be our lots 85 and 86. 85 will, 85 is the pig out there on the front side here, the real burly, woolly looking one. And this pig here would be, he's an only addition. Only addition would be the boar we bought from Macon Stork there at Perfect Timing last year. Really high on these pigs. Just in terms of just boldness, stoutness, squareness, and skull shape alone, I like that pig a great deal. If you want to feed one there into March. Lot 86 is the other one there, and that pig has felt really good today. He just seems to want to run and hop and jump around, and I like that about him in terms of his attitude. That pig would be a limited access, and that's the boar that we got from Rice Bedecker. That we put in there at Savage. He's been very popular, extremely high on the pigs out of him. He has a 312 mom. I think these guys are just going to be some that you take home and you put them on feed, and I think really going to surprise some people when it's all said and done. Like this pair a great deal.
Yeah, if you're in the market for red barrels, you need to look in here, guys, because these things just they scream feedability to them. To me, both these hogs are immature, but yet they're good and the way they look. The one over here that's kind of following the broom around there on the outside there, that one there is very dense, very huge ribbed kind of a pig that's huge legged and footed, really square all the way through. He's stout in his skull. One is stout, but yet got a great look. I think that one there is very intriguing as far as you're talking about one that can just get better and is powerful in his bone and makeup. The other one's got a lot of upside to him. Very attractive pig, very clean at his crest. He's very stout in his head and got a great look up front. He's very square. This one here just looks to me like he's got the right maturity. The kind I like that's just going to be maxing out there about 270, 80, and going to be perfect feeding hog in the end and the way you're going to want to like them.
This next pair coming in will be lot 58 and 60, and another pair of purebreds that we have. And lot 58 will be our Duroc gilt, and she's out again. She's out of the limited access boar there that we just talked about that come from Bedecker. And then her mother would be a Bury My Bones sow from that we picked up from Dusty Man. That sow and the family that she represents, I think, is extremely, extremely good. The Hampshire gilt there, that'll be lot 60. And she is a smoke signal, and then she's out of a sow that we call Sticks. That's a hands-down sow. More importantly about this particular Hamp gilt here is this is an exact same mating to the gilt we sold at the first get-together last summer when it was 127 degrees across town here. That gilt went on, and that gilt was the grand overall purebred gilt at St. Angelo last year. Blake and them talked earlier about return on investment. That family sat in here that night and bought her for $3,500. When she sold her when the sale was over. She sells for $10,000. One of the things that I'll just say is we've kind of been a little bit hard to get along with from a standpoint of letting Hampshire gilts go, and particularly ones we think's very, very elite. We are going to sell. We are going to offer this one. I'm not going to tell you we're going to sell her. We're going to offer her to you. So the high bidder has the opportunity to own her at the price you bid. But if you want to lease her, you pay 25% of that money, and then you get to lease her at that. So we're going to give an option on that particular one. But for all you haters out there that says you never have a chance to buy one of my best ones, well, you got an opportunity there tomorrow night. So lot 58 and lot 60.
Two really good gilts, and we'll talk about this red one first. And she intrigues me through her center body, her rib, her depth and mass of rib, and the way she carries it back to the center portion of her body just screams sow to me. This one's heavy structured, yet maternal looking to me. She looks just like a breeding gilt should. She's stout, she's deep, she's big bodied, she's sound, and got a good look to her. That one there, I would look pretty hard. This Hampshire gilt here, and I seen her back there in the pen, and Todd was standing back there. I know he's very proud of her because I looked at her and thought, oh my. And I said, oh, well, you got another lease gilt here, huh, Todd? And he said, well, it's an option, but we're going to sell her. And I said, whoa, I don't know if I've seen him let one go like this, but he's sharing the love here in the Hampshire. He's worked awful hard, him and Donnie, making these Hampshire hogs right. He's got them right. Now he's going to share the deal. If I was going to breed a Hampshire gilt, the time is now because you won't see it every day. But this is by far the best one I think he's offered. I don't know all of them, but that I've seen in recent years that he's let go of. And this one here can flat get in the middle of them in a Hampshire gilt show anywhere across the country.
Our last lot here will be lot 59, and we started playing with these land race there last year and put a few of them in, and we're real proud of this one here and the litter she come about. This gilt here, her mother would be a Wildcat sow that come from McGrew, and those that follow the land race game, I mean, McGrew is where it is, and that sow actually she won down there the overall Perry. Georgia this last year. We bought her, and I thought she was a super good sow, but more importantly, her littermate brother I thought was absolutely phenomenal, and that's what gave me the confidence in it because of the bone and the stoutness, and more importantly, the hair that one had. We see that in this one. We sold a littermate Barradar the other night there at Lackey Sell. Those of you that was at that seen that one, he brings like 4,500. We're not going to sell our land race gilts. We've only got a handful of them this year. I did choose to bring this one out here. We're going to sell her in just in a lease-only manner. So tomorrow when you bid on her, we're buying her just strictly for a lease. She's a Can't See Me, the boar there at Crossroads. Her mother's a Wildcat.
I know Todd had this dream of land races there with Donnie there at the farm, and I know Donnie was not really that proud of it when it first started. But I think that after a couple of these have sold, he's kind of come on board, hasn't he? I mean, I haven't talked to him just last week or two, but I bet you Donnie's okay with it now. They don't have very many guys, but they got good ones, and they started with a good one and they're building around her. These things. You know, when you watch these landrace shows, this guild here can get in the middle of any of them I've seen, I think. And you look at her ability to be moderate in a landrace package, and that's unique, I think. And to be built that good, to be that balanced in a landrace package and that boxy, and have that kind of a hair coat, I think that's very unique. And you go to Oklahoma City, you go to Coba, they're not the largest breed, but I'm telling you right now, the quality this one has, she can compete anywhere. You also go to San Antonio with them land races, and I think this one here can compete about anywhere you want to take her.
Well, as we get started here, this will be the first of ours. I think we have 56 of them to run through here tonight. Goss Livestock Consigners, and I tell you, in all the fashion here, Todd, we're coming for you. We got us a Hampshire Barra that'll be lot number 102. That particular hog is out of the goat. His mother would be a litter mate there to Supersonic and Hammer Down. She would have been reserved there at Louisville. Shown by the Wilson family. That would be lot number 102. The off-belted pig will be a purebred Hampshire. Those that are watching online that need a good purebred Hampshire Barra for the Oklahoma Youth Expo. This crossbred hog back to our comfort zone would be lot number 70. That is 35-4. The mom of the 35s recently just raised the grand overall Barra there for Cade Smith at the Weld County. Her first litter, she had the champ there at Minnesota. That litter, she had the grand there at Weld County, and now we have these. This pig is sired by the popular Stone Cold, a boar that we will be using going forward.
Yeah, the Hampshire heat is on with the Savage crew and the Goss crew. Looks like now we're gonna get it on down here. But this Barra right here, this purebred Hampshire Barra, is freaky. He's square. He has got a massive top and a groove down his top, and he is square as a dollar as you look at him down through there. He's square pinned, heavy bone, big chested, and with a good look. I'd be really proud to show a Hampshire Barra like that down the road. This belted hog here, he is a double crip. I think we need to note that. This one here gives you a great look. He's sound. He's square. Got a great amount of upside to him. I think he's just a great feeding bear that looks great right now, but even going to get better possibilities down the road are high here. You're going to see these Goss pigs just come in, cookie cutter quality. And each year I tell Blake, I think you've got one of the better sets you've had, and he has another sale, and I have to say it again. So it's just getting repetitive. But look in here, pick what you like. Your feet and legs, you're not going to find one that's not right. Just pick what you like and get after it and get one on feed, and who knows what happens after that.
The next two that come in here, the one that Ty gets on, that will be the first of the 37s. The 37s are out of a very good sow family that haven't let us down yet. That would be a relentless roll call. Their mom would have had the 58s last year, 2 sailmakers there at OYE, 2 sailmakers there at Houston. These will be out of the popular relentless. He is a litter mate to lot 2 that we'll see here at the end of the preview. That would be lot number 40. The one that ties on, the target topped him with 2 dots, a little more white in his body. This other one would be 45 litter. This is a relentless. His mom is a litter mate to roll call. That'll be lot number 30. She and her time here is definitely owes us nothing. I'm excited about this pair of pigs. I think this lot 30 has a big time ceiling. Big Bob out of a very prominent sow line.
Yeah, you're going to hear a lot about the litter of 37 here in the next hour or 45 minutes. This is the first ones he's dropped in the ring. A deep litter, guys, with lots of boar pigs. And I'm just going to tell you, if you can get a 37 on feed, you're going to have fun because they're all good. They're all built right. This one here has got the extra flash and color on him, but he's built the same mold as the rest of them. They're big bone, they're good looking, they're square skeleton, they're sound. They look like winners to me, and we're going to talk high on the 37s because they're going to keep rolling in here. You're probably going to get tired of me talking about them. The 45 litter pig there is another one that is extremely good, and that's another good litter. There's 2 or 3 mates back here to him. This one here's got the spot in his belt. Again, cookie cutter skeletons in these things. Heavy bone, great feet, good looks, very square hips. They've done a great job of putting their sow herd together and generating ability with deep litters. I think that's important when you go to looking at feeding hogs and hogs that are out of good litters and sows that throw them.
The next two in would be 2 more 45s that would, like we just talked about, would be relentless at a roll call sister as we get them in here. The one that's got more of a predominant belt here, that would be lot number 31 in the sale tomorrow night. The bear that, the boar pig, excuse me, that Ryder's on would be lot number 89. I think a pair of them that are darn good. Interesting to hear what Big Bob has to say about this pair.
There's 2 more of those 45s. We talked about that one in the last pin there. And this is a noted litter that I put down. It's high quality. The spot top hog again. These guys are clubby legged. They got the hair off the hair extensions off their leg coming off there. Really great feet, great moderate body length, very square. That one there he's got posed up. It's just going to take a back dark picture that you're going to remember. I really like that one. And then we get the one with the belt in the middle of his body, and that one I'm fond of. I'll just tell you, I got a star or 2 by him on my list. This one is extremely good. He's just one of those that come in the ring and you say, wow, pin him, we'll look at him later. Very square. I love the feet on these 45s. I think that's the spread to their toe and the squareness of foot and their strength of pastern's awesome. I think the look from the side's awesome, and when they get their head up and roll, we're winning some stuff.
Okay, the one that's closest to the camera, the skinny, tight-necked one, that's got a different kind of a look there that Ryder Dale's leading around. That is a 38. You're going to see a couple of these 38s that are big bullies. This was the little brother in the pen. I think this got a legit chance. That is an all-access Say It. His mom would be a litter mate to Gavin Strike's Grand at Denver. Be a litter mate to the Grand Overall Bear at the War Pork Expo. would be a litter mate to the reserve gilt at OYE, would be a litter mate to the 4th overall blue gilt there at OYE. That pig's a shot skinny, but I'm telling you, when you see his big brothers, that pig has got a legit chance. That is 99. This one that ties on these 48s kind of get me fired up. This is a money line. Their mom would be a party trick gilt. The cool thing is, I told Bob no grandma talk, but I have to talk about this one's grandma. She is a 22-5. She would raise the grand there at Tulsa. She's won our state fair a few times. We lost her this year, and her daughters lives on. Them 48s is rib cage and density, I think, are different. That is lot number 101. I think a fun pair of them, a skinny one that could be a sleeper, and I think this other one comes a little more obvious. Sorry, that would be lot 100, the one that's closest to the camera.
All right, we'll start with the half-belted hog here. Again, it's cookie cutter quality on these guys. It's amazing how they come in. Their feet and legs and skeletons are perfect. This one here is boxy and good looking, and that's what you like. He's got good depth of rib. He's boxy bodied. He's really long in his neck and stout in his jawline. He's got great big feet and bone. That one there, I think, could have a lot of fun. Very special one there, I think, down the road. And then we talk about this 38 litter, and that's another litter I got started. It's being very deep. There's some Blue Brothers back there that we're going to see in a minute that we're going to be pretty proud of. This one here is kind of my style, guys, and if you know me and what I like upside in my pigs and out of good litters, and this is one I start down here pretty hard, and you know, this one here, if you go to studying a green skeleton and one that's got look, and you just imagine what he's going to do as he matures, he could beat them all. I mean, this guy's square, and he's one that I think when you put him on feed, he gets better every day, and I can see him being really special down the road.
Next in, another interesting pair, the one that the black-legged one here that's in the center of the ring. That's another 48 litter. That'd be 48-1. That's a money line party trick. That would be lot number 88 in the sale tomorrow night. This 44-9, the traditional belt one. These 44s, Bob will talk a long time about the 44s. That is a side bet, money's on, roll call, never before. Really interesting litter. That would be lot number 32. I would say those of you watching on Walton, maybe if you got an earlier show, I'm not saying he won't stretch to March. The weight limit's now 310. I'll be good, but I think one of them February deals just fits that one to a T. An interesting pair here.
Yeah, those 44s are a litter I'm fond of as well. As we get back in, there'll be a few more of them come in. You'll see why. We'll talk about that 44 first, and I think you just, however you want to feed this one, you can do whatever. He's got a big window, I think. You slow feed him into OYE, Houston. You push him into San Antonio or in a February show, whatever you want to do. I think this guy's length of body's right. I think you can slow grow him. I think you can push him. I think he can do a lot of things. But when you got a rib shape like that and a depth of body and you're boxy, you can do a lot of things to a pig and make him look extremely good. Heavy bone, square-footed, very stout skull, but good looking. I like the 44s. The little pig here, the 48 litters awful good too, guys, and these sows are good, and they got deep litters. This one here, I think, as you project him, he looks like one of those show winners to me because he's so boxy, so stout, so good looking. Just very unique on what he can do with his frame size and his skeletal build. That's hard to do and put it on a pig that looks like that. This thing's got a big back leg, a big back foot, and the front leg. Everything matches. But his length is perfect, and his length to height ratio is hard to do with that kind of look, that kind of back shape, that kind of hip structure. We're talking a bunch of things in one package that they tell me it's hard to do, and it is hard to do. That one there is pretty special.
We've been a little busy doing a lot of different things. I'm sorry they're not whip broke like the last set, but just bear with us because we think this set is pretty special. This one that comes in here, the little black-legged pig, that'll be lot number 3 tomorrow night. That is a litter mate to 48-1 that we just talked about. That would be a money line party trick 22.5. Be lot number 3. We be 48-3. This wild-looking thing is a 44 litter. That is a side bet. Money's on. Roll call. And our kind of style, we're going to end the sale with this pig tomorrow night. He will be lot number 103 tomorrow night in the sale.
A pair of great prospects, I think. If you're going to OYE Houston age pigs, these guys fit the bill to me and are going to be very competitive. We talked about that 44 liter, or I did. That's one of my favorite deals here, these 44s. And that one there is very memorable, guys. You look at his front end, you look at his chest width and squareness up front, and just how he comes up out of the top of his blade with that crazy look, with that shorter, more moderate body length and squareness of skeleton. He's long in his hip. He's flexible. That one there is going to get some attention, I'm telling you. You can set him up there like Ty's got him, and he's just perfect, picture perfect, I think, when you look at this guy. He gets on the move. A very exciting prospect there in that one. And then this other one, again, we talked about those 48s, and they're good too. They're deep. This one here, no stranger to what he can do for you as far as being one that just gets better every day. He's good now, could be great later. Very square made. This one's length is perfect, I think, when you look at him and his frame size. Great neck, boxy but good looking, square. Got the extra hair everybody likes. That's a very, very, very good pair of hogs.
We got us a few blue pigs in this particular offering that we think come with some intangibles that are hard to do. We'll talk about this predominantly blue hog. That is a 38 litter. That would be one of them all access. Say it's mother would be a litter mate to the Grand Bear that Gavin showed. Be a litter mate to the Grand Bear at the Wartburg Expo. Be a litter mate to the Reserve Bluegill at the city. The 4th overall bluegill at the city. This would be her first litter. First time in production, we are going to keep her. We like this pig. He's got a different look about him. This 47 litter, it would be his cousin, I guess, Bob, is the way you would describe it. This is a relentless say it hero. Same mating, different season. His mother would have had the grand overall bear at Denver last year for the Hawk family. This time, her litter would have had the Reserve Grand at the California State Fair, the Reserve Grand there at CYE. Both them two were different pigs. The 47s are relentless, say it. The 38s or all access say it. The 38-1 predominantly blue one would be lot number 29. 47-5, the more traditional blue, would be lot 90.
Light cross time here, guys, and you know, when you get a belted blue like that and you come through the ring and you look like that, you're not going to get missed. This guy stands out to me. He can truck across that ring with flexibility and ease, with big old hairy feet and squareness and skeleton, proper width front and rear, long hip. The way that these hogs are built are very unique, I think, and having that balance, yet that bone and that look all in one package. Very level, long hip like that was quite a great deal. The little guy here is another one that I think that this gives you a great look from the side. A really clean crested barrow that really balances great. His old tail head, big old tail root coming up on the top of that rump, very level, heavy bone, very stout at the ground, but good looking from the side. Very, very good pair of light cross barrows. That's going to be a fun division to be in here with this pair.
Then the next two in here, we're going to keep talking about these blues. This is 47-1. That is a relentless say it. His mom would have raised a grand there at Denver for the Hawk family. Reserve grand at California State Fair, reserve grand at CYE. This pig resembles as much like that Hawk barrow maybe that she's ever had in terms of his sternum, his skull. We like that pig pretty good. He will be lot number 4 tomorrow night. The next one's a Calico barrow. This would be a woke, strictly business. Would be lot number 38. This one's mom would have had the barrow there that got shown quite a bit there in Colorado that came with lots of success. A new sow family that we're going to build around here. Kiss my socks, Grandma, that won Colorado a couple times. This is a neat pair, I think. This blue one's a bit different, Bob.
Yes, the Pretty Blue is coming again here, and this one here is a bit different. He is one big chested stout one. And you want to talk about bone and skull and rib shape. He may be as a massive ribbed hog as I've looked at down upon this stage here. And when you get on top of this guy, I don't know if you can see it on the Walton there, but he has got a massive back in a deep ditch. It starts at his foreloin, it goes all the way back, and that pig's impressive. He's stout yet good looking. He is massive. You get this guy in the right place, and he's going to have a lot of fun. The Calico hog is another one I really like, and he's got a really great look. This one here has got the big legs and the calico color. Again, these hogs got tremendous shape, and it's crazy to get on top of them and look down their tops. And then he's got the look and the squareness of skeleton as well. A very, very good pair.
Okay, we're going to get started here. We got 5 red pigs that we're going to sell tomorrow night here at the get-together. And the one that Ty's got here on the mud closest to the camera, that will be our lead-off. That will be lot number 10, 71-1. That is a dagger. His mother would be the $30,000 Sweetheart's Guilt. that we bought there last year. There's a couple mates to her there at Platt's Upper Hand Genetics. His mother would have had her first litter there this summer. There's a gilt that Halfin's got in his crew that has been tearing it up. That would be the mother of that particular barra. His litter mate is the other one here that ties on in the center of the ring. That will be lot number 41. That is 71-3. These things got a little wild look to them. The Red Hogs been good to us. This sow, I think, is one that we're going to get to build around moving forward. The next one, the crinkled-eared hog, would be a 72 litter. That is an all-the-way. Their mom would be the main character, which would be a litter mate to Ella Boble's Reserve Grand there at Louisville 2 summers ago that we were very proud of. And I think an interesting trio here to start the red division. We'll let Bob talk them.
Yeah, when these Red Hogs come in the ring tomorrow night, guys, pay attention, because I know everybody when you come in you think blue and belt on the Goss crew, but they're working really hard on these Reds, and they're there. I mean, they're there. I've seen them get better and better, and I looked at this set here last night, and I'm thinking, do not overlook these red ones from Goss, because they've got them. They got that feedability look. They are just right in there with the rest of them as far as what they're doing, and they're getting their plan put together, and things are coming together here on these reds. So don't just think that you come here to buy a belt or a blue off Goss, because these red ones are going to get in somebody's hair. This one over here, this pig right here, 41, is one hairy devil. I mean, this guy's got it everywhere. It's dripping off of him. He's really square in his skull, but man, a cool neck. His skeleton's perfect. His angles to his skeleton's perfect, and he's got the big legs. That one there, it's got a great amount of upside to him. I really like that one. The one on the outside there, lot 10, is another one that's built impeccable. They have the red hog feeding look to me, and that's what I think they need to look like. These red ones are a little different, and I think they need to look like this at this stage, immature but stout. This one's good looking, sound, going to get better. Got a huge chest to have that much upside to him. Really, really, really good there as well. And then the 42 pig here is one big-legged, big-footed one that's really cool. Cool through his front end. He's got the extra depth of rib, the extra center body, and the extra skeletal correctness that you need in these red ones to compete. I think all three of these are possibilities of being really good down the road. Do not overlook these red ones at Goss. I really, really like them.
The one that's on the far side there that Ty's getting on the farthest from the camera, that will be lot number 75. That is an all the way, here's the deal, little old school deal there that we are going to build around for darn sure, Bob. That sow there would be a litter mate to some of them that we've done good with there at Denver. We like that pig's immaturity. And then the little guy that's closest to the camera that's got the most stretch out of all of them, that would be lot number 87. That's an all-the-way main character. Mom would be a mate to the Boble Barra. Those Reserve Grand there at Louisville.
Let's go and talk that bigger one first, and that one there's got great upside, guys. His neck is incredible. The length of the front that he has coming out of the top of his shoulder when he gets to going. He's a little bit greener in his makeup, but study his skeleton, study his feature, study his bone, and that look. And when everything comes together on this one, you're going to be a very happy owner of a very nice red barra. The little one's a little different deal, guys, and I'm pretty partial to the little ones, but this one here is kind of crazy looking as far as you want to talk about bone, feature, feet, length of neck, boxy bodied, moderate made, square skeleton, long hipped. I can go on and on. And I don't know if I've got a few stars by this one. As when I look through here, and as he gets out in the ring, I get really excited about how the hard to put pieces that this guy's gotten and puts together is incredible. Really, really, if you want to get serious on winning Red Bear shows, I'd look at that one pretty hard.
The next two that come in here would be a pair of litter mates. They'd be 30 litters, and we'd be the first to tell you they haven't been down maybe as long as the rest of them in the set. There's about 6 or 7. We pulled out late. We thought we had to sell them. We thought they had some quality, and hogs that come out of get-togethers and normally perform for people, the good feeding kind with the extra bone. These would be everyday hustle. Their mom is a keep going. The grandma would be the mom of the pig that I weighed out, that Anna Frankie had at OYE, the Blue Hog. This one's mom was shown boots there, showed her, I believe Murphy showed her there at Missouri State Fair. That would be the 30s. The one that Ryder Dale's on would be 30-4. That is lot 68. The black-legged pig is lot 43.
Okay, we'll talk the little one that there first, up ahead there. That one there, guys, again, we don't want to sound repetitive, but these hogs are built so good. I can't let you know how good their feet and leg structure. I'm a feet and leg guy, and it's very refreshing to see crossbred hogs that get around out here. They're square on both ends. They come and go great. He's got the moderate length, yet the good look, the big shape. That one there, I think's got high possibilities. And you look at this other guy over here, and he's a stouty. I mean, his bones and feet and hair and stoutness of skull is incredible. Opened up in his rib, huge chested, big top. If you want a stout one, guys, this guy here is one you want to look in on. He's going to outpower about anything you want to show against.
The two that come in here next, the more different belted one there that Ryder's attempting on would be 47 litter, 47-2, lot number 71. That would be a litter mate to lot number 4, the big blue hog, and then the little blue one there in the pen down the way. That is a relentless. His mother would be the mom of the Grand Barra this time that Hawk showed, and all them ones we talked about there in California. So relentless, say it, hero. I think an interesting pig that's got some real horsepower and some bone laid into him. This traditional belt one that ties on goes hamp every day of the week for those that are watching on Walton. That would be 37-5, lot number 95. Relentless, roll call, never before. I think an interesting pair.
Yeah, the crazy belted one there's crazy stout, and he's got the crazy hair and the bone and feet. Crazy stout up front to his skull, big chested, moderate bodied, sound made, big backed, a nice barra there. I really like that one. And then we're going to talk about a 37, right? I mean, I don't know what they are, but I've talked to them before. I know they're relentless. I'm being smart. This one here, guys, is he kind of gets me excited. I'll be honest. When you get one like that's boxy and got that kind of neck and extreme neck length and presence up front, and he gets his old neck comes right out of the top of his blade. When he gets going across there, this thing's perfect in his skeleton. He gives me a really good look from the side. Big, huge back leg, big forearm. And comes square up front. goes square away. Anybody knows me, I'm a sucker for this kind of style right here, and we've made a living off of them, but I really, really like that one, if you can't tell.
I tell you, the side bet thing has been tremendous for us, and a board that we're darn sure going to use moving forward. The one that we sold there in the exchange from Redwood, and these two representatives are the small brothers. We'll see some big brothers here in a little bit. These would be 34 litters. They would be side bet, money's on. Their mother would have won there at the North Dakota State Fair last year. Their grandma would be Upswing's mom. So a little different deal here in the 34s. The one that's closest to the camera will be 34-5. That is lot number 37. The one in the middle of the ring, the off-belted pig, that will be 34-4, lot number 69. I think an interesting pair here, Bob. Excited to hear what you have to say about them.
Well, if Upswing's mom's not enough to get your attention, look at the pigs, because we got another great pair here. A little bit differing in types and kinds and kind of what you want to do here within this litter mate pair, but both high quality. The one in the middle of the ring on the stick there is the stout one, the big chested one. He has really got a good look to him, big backed, very big boned, very square all the way through. Huge rib cage in that guy. And then you get the other one out there in the that's backing up in the middle of the ring, and that one gives you a great look, a great feedability, kind of a barra here. That's big chested and good topped. He's really good up through his front end. He's square about his skeleton. He got proper width all the way through. And when he gets his head up and rolling, he wants to win a show pretty bad. I like that one extremely well.
The next one in here that's in the middle of the ring, that's another side bet. That would be 46-3, lot number 74. That is a side bet. Roll call goes back to the Dottie stuff, the short butt stuff that everybody talks about here on the blue side. The other one that's in the ring right now on the other side's a 41 litter. That would be 41-4, lot number 96. That is a Relentless Believe in Me. That one's mom would have raised the third overall heavyweight Barrett Denver here this year. This pair, Bob, I think has got some feeding ability and a big window here. Neat stuff in the ring.
Yeah, well, the Goss crew right here are dipping into the old YE Houston set here just a little bit. I think that they fit that range extremely well, even into February there. You could push them and go a large window here with this pair. Again, I hate to be repetitive, but the look that these hogs have, and as they go across the ring, the overall moderation of body with that length of front and length of hip, that's so hard to do in those proportions. And both of these pigs do it. They both got bone, and they're square in their feet. One of them's a little boxier than the other one. The other one looks like he's got a lot of upside. These are two great feeding barras, and I think you just mark them down on your list. You try to get them bought, and then you just feed them. They're going to be easy feeding. They're not going to mess up on you when they get across their show barras deluxe. I think you'll have a lot of fun.
Next in be another pair of these 44s that Bob's pretty high on. Out of the popular boar side bet that we sold there in the exchange. failed to mention side bet's sister would be the champion Division I gilt from Arizona that brings 50-some thousand. We love these pigs. Just to be up front with you, these side bets moving forward, he's on the short list. Interesting group. I will tell you the litter mate to these 44s is going to the Kings. The one that's closest to the camera would be lot number 38. That would be 44-1. The one that's farthest from the camera would be lot number 72, 44-5.
I mentioned the 44 litters earlier, and that's one of my favorite litters, and there's several favorite litters, but these are my style, guys, and if you want to talk about hogs that have the presence and look and what we're doing today in the modern show pig, I think these are all over it. I think they're all around it. I think they're on top of it. The one in the middle here he's just, I think he's good. I mean, he's moderate bodied. He's square in his hip. He's got a stout yet attractive skull, long in his neck, and they're so square. I mean, they're square from their nose to their tail. Their feet and legs are perfect. They got the hair and bone. I can't love them enough. The off-belted one here that's kind of got a different belt, again, the same mode. He may even be stouter. He's stout in his skull, stout in his rib, stout in his bone. Just a great pair. They're just really, really nice. This 44 liter has got me kind of pumped up. One in the middle is lot 72. Yeah. Traditional belt is 38. Go ahead and mark them down.
Fun stuff once again. More side bets as they keep coming. These will be side bet monies on. We saw their little brothers earlier. These will be the 34 litters. Side bet monies on. The one that Ty's got here on the muddy stick that's following it around, that is lot number 6 tomorrow night. And then his brother, the off belt here that is in the center of the ring on the whip, that is lot 34. Side bet monies on. Interesting stuff.
I think when these side bets come in, you kind of know which ones they are because they all look very similar. They all got a great look, and I think that's a board Blake's concentrating on because I know how well he likes them. The side bet deal looks like it's going to be a very popular. Here's a couple of barrows here that's massive, guys, and they've got big backs and big ribs and big hips, and they got the look. Again, big-legged hogs that are boxy, but yet you look down that top and you see that groove down the back. In a level design package. Both these hogs are extremely good, very notable barrows here to go down the road with.
Okay, this pig there in front of the camera, the wider belted one, would be another 38 litter. That is an all-access, say it. Mom would be a litter mate to Gavin's Barra that wins Denver. We've talked about that sideline earlier. The predominantly blue one that we've talked about, that's his brother. We're going to try to keep you in the seats. That's lot 101 tomorrow night in the sale. This other pig is a 30 litter 30-2. This pig's got a fun story. We bought gilt there from Vickery in partnership here that we're going to build around a little bit, something a little different, but it's still the same because it's got roll call in there. Roll call tricked out, gilt that he bought as a baby. We got some of these on feed out of her for that show in October that we really, really like. That would be lot number 9. The thin belt is lot 9. The wide belt, 38-4, is lot 101.
We'll talk the thin belt first, going across the center, and that one there's pretty unique. I think that one can get up and go and give you a great look from the side. These barrows got a little more weight on them out here, and I think they got a little different window maybe. Maybe February show, maybe hold on. One of them I know could go either way, but they're both extremely good. The narrow belted hog, just his running gear, guys. I don't know if you can put it together any better. His length of stride, his length of front end, and the way he moves across the ring. He can trot, he can go, he can walk, and he knows he's pretty proud. I like that one quite a bit. The white belted one, I see a lot of versatility to this barrow. I think you can go. February, I think you can go all to March. He's boxier in his body. He's a great big chested hog. He's got a great big back. He's got a really good look. I like this hog extremely well. And again, I think however you want to feed him, wherever you want to go with him, there's a lot of versatility to him. Another great one as well.
These next two that come in offer some interesting things here that we like a good deal. The hog that Ryder's attempting to drive that's the farthest from the camera, that is a 36 litter, would be lot number 98. That would be a relentless out of a roll call sow. That sow would have had the Berg barrow there that was at Coba that got along extremely good, and then he was 4th overall Division I there at Hawaii. That would be lot number 98. This wild-looking one that's closest to the camera, that's an unrivaled, quite frankly, roll call sister. That would be lot number 94, 33-1.
Yeah, we'll talk that wider belted one there. That's kind of wild looking one there going on the stick right there. That unrivaled deal looks exciting to me, guys. And if you analyze the pigs you've seen out of him and read into this one, this could get pretty waspy down the road. This guy's got a great look, and I mean he looks good from the side. A great amount of upside, really feedability barrow here. I think that you could have a lot of fun with. He gets better every day. He's good today, but great tomorrow. Nice barrow there. Then the other one there, the boxy bodied one that's got a little bit of a narrower belt. That one there is just really unique in his skull, and I think in his proportions as far as his length of body's perfect. He's really boxy, and he's got the great look, the big chest, and he just really balances to me as he goes. A big old long stride out of his hip and a good length of hip as well. That one there, I'm pretty high on. Extremely good one there.
The next two that come in, a couple of belted hogs here that got a little extra chrome and to go with them. The white-legged hog that Ty's got on the dirt stick here that's closest to the camera at the moment, that's another 37 litter. That would be a relentless roll call never before. That's the closest to your camera, lot 33. We've talked about that sow line and what they done last time. Now the smaller one of the pair is a 41 litter. That would be lot number 73. His mom would have had the third overall heavyweight there at Denver this year. I think an interesting pair of them, Bob, another 37. And these, the mom of these 41s has proven they feed good. The Coriel Bear at Denver was well received by the public.
Yeah, a very complimenting pair, I think, in these two. They're different, but yet the quality's high. The wide belt that went over there, that one there, guys, has got power written all over him. He's one you can go early and often and hang on late. That one there is got a massive top with a groove. He's got a big rib and a big chest. He moves extremely good off all 4 feet and legs. He's big boned. just a boxy built one that has that extra power and presence up top that's really going to impress someone when they get behind him and get on top of that one. That top is a huge. The other one, I see him with a lot of upside. I think this bear is very cool looking. I think he's good up to his front end. I think he's very unique in his hip and his pin set from behind. And I think he's one that's extremely big-footed and heavy bone with that look. He combines all that thing with upside. I think his best days is down the road, but he's very attractive right now. He's the kind I want to gravitate to when you put one on feed, an easy feeder that's good looking, that's very well built. That one there's got a great future.
The next two here will be the last of the two blues in the preview for tonight that we're going to sell tomorrow. And I think an interesting pair of barrows here in these 39s. They would be Relentless Proposal Short Bus. Interesting stuff. The one closest to the camera is lot number 5. The one farthest from the camera without any blue dots on his back, that is lot number 3539-2. Once again, Relentless Proposal. Fun sow family, a young one that's getting started.
The mom's a heavy hitter, Blake's correction on that, not proposal, but the heavy hitter sow there. A beautiful pair of blues here, guys, and they got the real dark, deep color that's very eye-catching. The bigger bear there is one that I think he fits right in this set of blues, and with a big chest and the big feet. One that's really extremely good from the side and boxy body to get on top of him. His skeleton's made so well. A very nice feeding bear. The little one's a different story for me, and I'm a sucker for a pretty blue that looks like this. This one here's cool looking to me. With that skull and that slenderness of neck and crest, that is very, very attractive to me. He's very square on his feet and legs. He's boxy in his body. He's got a huge top already with a groove. He's very sound and square with bone and feature. That one there, it gives you a great look and one that I think you could just go down the road and just get right in the middle of them.
The next two that come in, this 35-1 pig, I'm pretty partial to this sow. She's yet to let me down, and this time we got her mated, I think, appropriately. This is the pig that acts crazy, that's bouncing and bucking and doing everything else in the center. He's the one without the black leg. Okay, that would be lot number 7. He's a Stone Cold, which is the board from PT that True raised. His mom would be the mom of the grand there. At the Weld County International. She had that one that did good there in Minnesota. The other one would be a 30 litter, 30-2. That would be an Everyday Hustle, keep going. As you'll notice, there's a couple of ear notch mistakes, all good in the hood. You just, mom has a lot of baby pigs to ear notch. No sweat, don't give her no harm, because then Ty and I feel the repercussion from it. That is an Everyday Hustle, keep going. That would be lot number 91, the black-legged hogs 91.
Again, this pair, they're feeling good moving around the ring, but you can't do that if you're not sound, and they are built right, built for speed right here, and a good, I think, great feeding pair of bears right here. If you want to get in here and get a project that's just going to get better, these guys have that look, that feedability look to them, to me, with their feet and legs and the look from the side. When you get them slowed down there, you can see the presence that they have. They got shape, they got look, they got great running gears. Just a great pair.
Um, we're back. Okay, the next two pair in would be 30-liter gilts, and I tell you, with partnership comes selling stuff that you probably shouldn't, and that's just the status that we're in right now. These 30-liter gilts will be money in hand, roll call tricked out, and I'll tell you that I don't know how many gilts will sell out of 300 of them that we're going to keep, but it's not going to be very many. These two are represented here tonight here at the get-together. I think a blue one that fits the blue division awfully good, and then a chromed up one that's got that extra feature bob and a generating look about her. This blue one kind of gets me fired up. That is lot number 36 on the blue one, 30-1. The belted one of this pair would be lot 76.
Well, as we've talked all preview, the consistency of the Goss sows are impeccable and second to none, and Blake does not share a lot of that stuff with you. So you got an opportunity here to tap into some of that through a partnership deal, and I highly recommend it. This pair of gilts here hit me with generating value. The blue one is a show gilt supreme, yet you have a lot of upside when you go to breed that one and sell a litter out of her. The belted one's big rib, really massive to her center and stoutness. Both of those gilts, I think, will be hot commodities if you can get them on feed and get them through the show season. You're going to have a lot of fun, but yet when you go to breed these two, you're going to be really proud down the road and be able to be something you can build around.
The next two in the ring will be the first of the 31s, and I'll tell you, the visitors know all about the 31s. They've been a hot commodity and a big-time topic. There is 8 males that we will sell out of the 31 litters here tomorrow night at the get-together. They would be all access, tricked out, roll call sister. Their mom would be the mom of the Clater Gilt there that was at Coba. Then she brings 55,000 at the Oklahoma Youth Expo. We bought her back. These 31s, there was 15 in the litter. There was no throwaways, and they're all extremely good, and there are some standouts in them, in our opinion. The one that's in the center there with his head up following the mud, that is lot number 63. The one closest to the camera with his rear to it is lot number 65. We will sell the majority of these 31s in a row in that particular round. Interesting litter here, Bob. These are a mate to lot number 1. We'll talk about him later. He's one of the most extreme ones we've ever put together.
Well, I warned you these 31s were coming, and I don't know how we're going to be able to tell you how good they are and describe them, but we'll try, and we're going to get redundant probably because they are so much alike. That's what amazes me about this litter, the way they all, you get them confused if you get them all together back there. Their silhouette, their body style, their look, their moderation and length of body, the skeletal perfection that they have. And they're crazy fronted. I mean, they're just long fronted. Their heads don't match their body as far as, and it's not supposed to happen that way, but it's very hard to do or hard to make. They tell me, well, these have been made and they can do it. This is a great pair. I don't care really which one you get. Just get one. And these 31s, you just bid till you get one and feed them. You're going to have a lot of fun. One of the more impressive litters, I think, depth-wise that I've seen in some time. As far as depth, there's a lot of boar pigs. If you can find a hole in their skeleton, you'll need to point it out to me later. But I think they're impeccable build, they're impeccable look, they're special litter of pigs, and would be proud to own one.
Okay, we roll right into a couple more of these 31s. They would be all access, tricked out. The mom would be the mom of the Clater Gilt that sold there for $55,000 at the Oklahoma Youth Expo. This is her second litter. There's 8 males in the sale litter made to lot 1. The one that is more traditional belted, that'll be lot number 67, and the wide belted -6 hog will be lot number 62.
Yeah, these all accesses have impressed me all year long on several different lines of sows. When a boar does that, that tells you he's a true generator. He generated this litter extremely well. They've been down 5 days in the crate, this pair here, and a few more. And look at the way their feet and legs are utilized out here coming out of the crate. They're sound, they're square. The white belt one, again, he's cookie cutter with the rest of the litter. He's got way good upside. He's an attractive rascal from the side. Got the big feet and the long neck. Very, very attractive hip. This the -4 pig here. He has caught my attention like 2 or 3 times in the last couple 3 days wherever he's been. This one here has got some cool pieces and things that's hard to do. The big legs, the big hair, the really crazy look up front, the moderate length of body, the perfection of skeleton and length of hip, the flexible hind leg from behind, and so square coming and going. I just don't know, for me, when you're going to feed a bear, how you can make one any better at this stage of his life, because he's so immature but so good. I'm really high on that one.
The next 2 in got moved to chips the same time. They were all in the same crate, so we just decided we got plenty of pigs at home. We realized they're not 12 o'clock ready. All is good, though. This one in the middle of the ring is 37-1. That's another 37, Big Bob. That is a relentless roll call, never before. No. He would be lot number 8. In your catalog for tomorrow. The other one, the dot-backed one, would be lot number 92. That is a hang tight out of Flip Cup sister. So it'd be hang tight, trick 4. The grandma there would be the Mama Money Moves, and the grand there at Hawaii. That would be lot number 92. So you got lot number 8, the traditional belt. The dot-backed one would be 92.
We'll talk that back when that's the one with the big upside to him. He's got the great look, the immature look that is going to get incredible, I think, down the road. Very good feet and legs on this one. A tick greener in his makeup, but I think when everything comes together, there's a project you're going to be really proud of. The other one's a different deal, guys, and he looks a little different to me as far as what you can do with him. He makes a great bear, I think, or I don't know if you had to cut that one, honestly, because he got that kind of skull and that kind of look that's different. He's another one that's really heavy boned, moderate in his length of body. Just a really unique animal, I think, when you look at him and analyze him as a bear or whatever you want to do. Now, Blake says there's another litter mate to him we'll talk about later that probably shouldn't be cut, so he's probably right there too. But I think that one there is very versatile and a lot of things you can do with him.
So another trio of litter mates here to Lot 1. This will be 3 of the 8 that we get to talk about. All access, tricked out, roll call sister. The one that Ryder Dale's on will be 31-3. That is lot number 39, would be the one on the whips there. He's the biggest one of the particular litter. I would say if you're looking for one to show a little earlier, he's probably your guy in terms of density and one that looks like he's going to reach his endpoint faster. These other ones and the rest of the litter, in my opinion, stretch the long haul. And then there's one we're going to talk about that I just seen bred a lot of sows too. The one that is in closest to the camera that's got a broken belt that's coming across the ring would be 31-8. That is lot number 64 in your catalog. The one that Ty's got posed up on the mud stick, that is 31-1. That is lot number 66, Bob. 3 more 31s.
31, 31, 31. There's a bunch of them, and there's a bunch of good ones. Like you said on that big one, guys, there's a lot of versatility here between these three or where you want to show them. And that one there is stout and big-chested, big-legged, moderate in his length and big in his back. He's a little further along, and you can really visually see that. But I think that there's got a rib and an appetite that you can get to an earlier show pretty easily and have a lot of fun. The other two, I really like them as well. The middle-sized one that's got a kind of a broken belt is pretty unique, and they won't forget him when he comes in the ring. He's in between the two, I think, as far as what he can do and where he can go. A good look on one that's, again, heavy bone. The whole litter is very, very impressive, and that's another one there that impresses you. Now, you know me, the little one. I'm going to kind of like that one and well-deserving because he's very good. He looks just like a little show bearer to me that's going to get really, really fun. His skeleton's impeccable. He's got a great wild look out his front end, yet the boxy body and the long hip. He's very square. He's got the hair and the bone that everybody loves to talk about. That one there is one of my favorites, too. All the 31s are very, very good.
The next one in here would be another 37 litter. This will be lot number 2, Bob, tomorrow night that we're going to sell. That is a relentless roll call, never before. The grandma would be Chubbs' mom. The mom would have had them sail makers there at Houston, class winner there at OYE as well. A little different deal. These next two, I'll tell you, I don't know. I'll let Bob talk to you about them. We like this next pair, good deal.
These next two get Blake to stutter, and I love it when he stutters because he's nervous. But we talked about his brother a while ago, and I mentioned you don't have to cut him, but he'd probably be fun too. And he said there's another one coming if you want to talk that lingo, and this is the one he was talking about. And he is boar-legged, guys. This guy has got a tremendous amount of bone. And he's up on his pastures, and he's very flat and square with it. He's got a great hock in him as he goes away and a big back leg. Very, very stout-skulled with a good neck. He's moderate-bodied. This one here, I think, he probably could be. He could be a boar if you could cut this one. That they would scare some people because this thing could be a great bear too. Whatever you want to do, it doesn't matter. You got to get him bought, and then you can decide. But that one there's large-legged guys. The guys that like bone, that's evident, and just kind of jaw-dropping. That's this one right here.
Okay, lot 1 for the sale tomorrow night would be 31-2. Would be an all-access, tricked out, roll call sister. We've had a lot of people stop by the farm and come look at this pig, and I don't know, Bob, if we've ever had a pig that has drawn more attention to in terms of people asking about him, what we're going to do with him, where we're going to sell him. I thought it was very fitting. We've been trying to build the get-together. We want to stay committed to offering some of what we think are some unique things to go to it. I will tell you, Bob, this is, in my opinion, the most unique one that we've ever sold at the get-together, bar none. He is different.
Well, I opened Lot 1 last get-together, and I think Blake, when he goes to bed, he's thinking about Lot 1 of the get-together. When he wakes up, he's thinking about Lot 1 of the get-together, and he dreams about Lot 1 of the get-together all night long. So, but I don't think he could have dreamed this one up, because whatever picture he had in his mind, it wasn't this good, I don't think. And what intrigues me about this hog, and I've seen a lot of baby pigs in the sale ring, and over the years, a lot of years actually, more I'd like to admit, but this one here, if you had a hog with a neck like that and a presence from his blade forward, you would think you had a pretty special hog. And I've seen necks like that on hogs. Now, if you had a hog that's that boxy bodied and the perfect length and the perfect skeleton with that much bone and hair and as square a skeleton as he is, you would think you had a unique animal. And I've seen a couple like that. But I don't know if I've ever seen one that has that neck on that body in the same animal. And that is what they say is hard to make. And this one is, and I understand what they're saying. You're defying gravity here. But Blake somehow has assembled this. This litter is incredible, guys. One of the better litters that you've seen, and one of the better individuals that you'll get to see in many years. I don't know what else to say that he is incredible.
He got attacked by flies a few days ago at the farm, but he's all good. He's scabbed over a little bit, but he's back rolling. We don't pamper him real much, but we do check on this one a lot. He shares the pen there with Lot 2. Thank you guys for coming so much, and appreciate everybody that comes to Leedy. Darn thankful every time we have a preview. You always see new faces. The most important part of this business that people forget about, though, is everybody that's here. A lot of times they've always been here. Loyalty in the business is hard to do, and I commend everybody for coming back and trusting the process of what we're trying to do. We would love to work with you along with the rest of the breeders. That is why we call it the Get Together. We just want to come get together and make pigs better. Thank you guys for tuning in.